recording going in case this goes up on YouTube, and today we're talking about Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. We're gonna watch it, pretty much the whole thing, and I'm gonna go over any and other announcements as I've got a list of all the articles and stuff, any other details about the games as they're being showcased. So I think that's what the plan will be today. Let me just, as always, get things where they need to go. Full screen. And that, can I don't think you can ever turn that thing in the corner off, right? No. Okay. So, here we are. Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. Rated 18 plus 18. This one's Japan. I know that one. It's CERO. Peggy 18. And then M for mature for the US. I like how it is in Europe, just because, you know, yeah. So, Trunks Reacts, Summer Game Fest 2022. I mean, that's pretty much what we did the other day, except we didn't actually watch the whole showcase. So we're starting off with Redfall, game from Arcane Austin, a studio under Bethesda.
Rumor has it something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font.
So this is an
pastor's gone missing.
Open world, cooperative, first-person shooter.
Alone.
Coming to Xbox Series X, S, and PC in the first half of next year. And it's vampires, not zombies. It's different. So, Redfall. Also, obviously, like, I think pretty much everything shown here is coming to Game Pass. Most things. Also, this game is probably rated M for mature or Peggy 18 or whatever. I'd assume, considering. It's funny, when I first saw this, I was getting like, man, I'm getting Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood vibes, but considering it's an open world game, probably not quite so much. You know, not linear.
He is the word and the shadow. I've seen the movement in the dark.
Also, there are different characters you can play as. I think every character has different abilities, which they really showcase it. So here we have Vampire.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Let me know how the volume is. If it's loud enough, or too loud, or whatever.
Kiss her ass goodbye.
Jacob! Oh, thank God.
Come on, let's find the others and beat feet.
So, okay, you're in?
You know,
Sounds good.
Redfall used to look like it was straight out of a
So it takes place in Redfall, Massachusetts.
Picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts. The bustling historic downtown, the seafront district, and the old lighthouse. Then, something happened.
And hopefully,
People started vanishing.
music
and
is
those
okay.
who didn't, sold out. Big time.
So I did get hit going over the Summer Game
Fast
Fest stuff,
forward,
and I had to edit
basically
that out
everyone's
later.
either a vampire, a cultist trying to become a vampire,
Oops.
or dead.
Yeah.
And these aren't just trashy movie vampires. These monsters blocked out the sun and pushed back all the water. Totally cut us off from the outside world. Gotta admit though, if I have to be stuck on an island full of vampires, I'm glad it's with y'all.
Feelings mutual, I guess.
Aw,
So
thanks,
each character
Jacob.
has their own abilities.
We've also got Remy, our engineer genius, and her little robot buddy.
Aw, little robot.
Who's a good robot? Who's the best
Which,
robot?
there's a
And our
character
resident
in
expert on
Borderlands
all
3 that has a
things
robot
creepy.
friend.
I prefer the
Or-
term cryptozoologist, but to each their own.
Last but not least, yours
No,
truly.
Borderlands 2.
I have these weird
Sorry, Borderlands 2. Borderlands 3 has one where you have a little pet. Technically not a
We've been
robot.
digging for answers but haven't found much beyond blood and death. Luckily, the vampires and their sycophants aren't discreet about where they like to nest. I'd bet the answers we need are inside those tourist traps turned fortresses.
Spotted some bloodsuckers in their fan club near the festival grounds. Let's start there. Ghosting out.
I saw pumpkins. So one character has the ability to go invisible. Must be the sniper. Yep.
Cultists could go straight at him or just slip past.
Let's just get this done. On my mark.
Again, this is from the developers of Prey and Dishonored. if you've played those games.
Oh shit, blood bag! They know we're here. Look alive!
This one is mine. Going up.
And one has the ability to make a elevator? Purple elevator thing appear, I guess? And I'm not sure that's someone's ability or if that's just an item you can get. I guess that replicates the sunlight and stuns the vampires.
My cryptid hunter's intuition tells me there's a nest nearby.
Reminds you of the end of Zombieland? Yeah, but it is vampires.
Oh, now I simply
Not
must
zombies.
go in there.
What is that?
It's very I realize it is very similar.
Some kind of collective consciousness. That's impossible.
There's the movie theater. I used to come here all the time.
Go see the movie.
Why'd they have to mess this up for me? Shit.
Look alive!
It'll collapse any second.
Run!
But this is a cooperative game. And since it's coming to Game Pass, I will definitely be playing this with Em and her brother, most likely. And if anyone else wants to join. So I'm assuming it's 4-player co-op, considering I think there's 4 different characters. Also, I'm trying to talk over this music a bit, so it's a little less in the background, or a little more in the background. Alright, hold on. I did see... Oh. Let's see if I can get this right. You can see the menus. Okay, so we have the menus. Skills. So you've got different skills you can get. So it has some RPG elements. So you get skills, so you can level up a bit. Who knows what they even are? Short range hoarding. Guess that's the light ability, and for whoever this character is. Yeah, skill points. I don't know. Oh yeah, because it looks like you level up. 17. Yeah, okay. Map missions. Cool. And then I saw. Okay, we got different guns. It's like a nice variety of guns. That seems cool. I actually haven't paused that before when I watched this initially during the live stream. So. And hopefully the quality of the video. So yeah, this comes out, it says 2023, but it'll be the first half of next year. Because everything showcased during this Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase is coming out over the next 12 months, so by June 2023. I mean, it's always possible something gets delayed. And now we're moving on to Hollow Knight. Which originally I think was only Switch and PC, but it's also obviously coming to Xbox. Okay, Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's supposed to launch by June next year, Xbox Series X, S, Switch, PC, and Game Pass. Obviously a sequel to the original Hollow Knight. So yeah, there was a nice variety during the showcase of big AAA games, just smaller indie games, and stuff in between. Which I like, because, well, I enjoy big, huge open-world games that'll take me 100+ hours to beat. I can only do 1 or 2 of those in a year. So, God, I can't wait for it. So it's been too long. So in this game, you play as Hornet, Princess Protector of Hollow Nest, through a whole new kingdom ruled by Silken Song, captured and brought to this unfamiliar land. Hornet must battle foes and solve mysteries as she ascends on a deadly pilgrimage to the kingdom's peak. Is the epic sequel to Hollow Knight, the award-winning action-adventure of Bugs and Heroes. Yeah, so it's a new kingdom, which would make sense. It's got lethal acrobatic action. I'm just reading the details on the game over here. You can craft powerful tools, solve quests, over 150 new enemies. Seems like a lot. There's a new Silk Soul mode. Once you conquer the game, test your skills in an all-new mode that spins the game to a unique, challenging experience. So that seems cool. So that is Hollow Knight Silk Song. Again, Game Pass Day 1. Which is most of the things shown during this. World premiere. Console launch exclusive. Right.
humans as drugs. You're the only one that
This
can
one.
stop them. Realize we're gonna have to take out the entire alien drug cartel.
So this here, I wrote so much stuff, right? So this is a game from the creators of Rick and Morty.
Everybody lives in space, including you. All right, you're a bounty hunter now. You gotta help me rescue my friends. They're Gatlians, just like me.
Hey, why are you squeezing me so tight? How about a little dinner first and some bubble bath maybe first? Look at us, blasting away.
Oh yeah, that's one of my children. They die fast. Don't worry, it's easy to make more.
So you've got talking guns. I mean, creators of Rick and Morty. It's gonna be weird and zany. I don't know. As I say, they had a variety of games during this.
Stab, stab. Yes, more. I need more stabbing.
You just pulled out that dude's eye with a knife. Of course. It's weird. It's bizarre.
Everyone, fight each other!
Depressed teddy bears, okay? Dude with evil laugh. So, this is called High on Life. Comes out in October. To Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PC, and Game Pass. Well, okay, it's a little weird. Hey, it comes out in October. The thing is about Game Pass is if you have Game Pass, it's not like you're gonna waste money by playing these games. It'll give you a chance to play new games you might not have ever bought in the first place. So yeah. So we got details on the game here. Partner with Talking Guns, collect intergalactic bounties, and take down an alien cartel and save Earth in the last game from the mind of Justin Rowland. Fresh out of high school with no job and no ambition, you've really got nothing going for you until an alien cartel that wants to get high off humanity invades Earth. Now you and a team of charismatic talking guns must answer the hero's call and become the deadliest intergalactic bounty hunter the cosmos has ever seen. Travel to a variety of biomes and locations across the cosmos. Go up against the nefarious Garmantuous and his gang of goons. Collect loot, meet unique characters, and more in the latest comedy adventure from Justin Roiland, creator of Rick and Morty. At least I'm assuming. Let's see. So, yeah. High on Life. It's weird. It's zany. It's gonna be weird and fun, because I will probably play it. Because, again, it's my Game Pass. So.
Welcome to the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. Today, we're doing something we've
One
never
of
done
the
before.
3 moments of talking?
For the first time ever, our entire show is focused on games you can play over the next 12 months.
So 12 months.
You're going to see more gameplay
what they're
than we've
showcasing.
ever had in a show. Industry-defining racing experiences
With
gripping narratives,
mainly gameplay,
compelling
some
strategy
CG, but
titles,
not that much.
And my favorite, the most anticipated open-world RPG of the
And yeah,
last
they end on
20
Starfield
years.
if anyone's waiting for
All
that.
playable in the year ahead.
And it's they showed about 15 minutes of gameplay.
And the best part is, with the Xbox, you'll be able to play those games in more ways than ever before. You can play on your console, PC, or on the go with Xbox Cloud Gaming. You can play with who you want, where you want, and when you want.
Also,
today we're going to show you more than 30 titles that are coming to
Xbox Game Pass
and
with
that is on
Cloud
top of the
Gaming is
hundreds
coming
of
to
titles
Samsung
coming to
Smart
members over the
TVs.
next year.
The end of the month, I think.
Our
is
next
the date.
announcement shows that the benefits
Feel
of
free to
Game
correct me if
Pass
I'm wrong. I'm pretty
go
sure it's the end
well
of the month.
beyond
At
the
least
console.
for the
We are
latest
thrilled to be
models of
working
Samsung
with an
Smart TVs
iconic
from this
team
year.
that has built some of the most played, most watched franchises.
So all you need
in
is a
the
good internet
entire
connection and pay for
world.
Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
And now, all Game Pass
don't need an
members will be able
Xbox,
to
you don't need a
unlock
powerful
the benefits for these
PC.
incredible games
Or you can
on
play them on your
PC
phone,
and mobile.
which is nice. They're giving you more options to play.
For over a decade,
So,
players have created
now
a
we're gonna
thriving
go
culture
into the
of competition and
Riot
creativity
Games
around our
announcements.
games. From clutch plays with friends.
Well, I
to
don't
unforgettable
play
wins
Riot
in
Games
esports, to amazing
games.
creations that have blown our minds.
A bunch of
Our
their
community has
games are
continually
coming to
taken
Game
Riot
Pass,
Games
PC
to new
and
heights.
mobile, and not on Xbox.
Today, we're proud
League
to
of
invite the
Legends,
Xbox community into that world.
League of Legends
We're bringing
Wild
our
Rift,
biggest
League
PC and
Legends of
mobile games to Game
Runeterra,
Pass.
Teamfight Tactics, and
Subscribers will unlock
Valorant are all
every
coming to Game
champion
Pass on
League
PC.
and Wild Rift, all Valorant agents, select cards in Legends of Runeterra.
And the biggest
little
thing is,
legends
you might think,
and
what's the point?
teamfight
I think these games are free to play. It's because it includes all champions, unlocked all agents, gives you the foundation set, and gives you a bunch of bonuses for playing it through Game Pass. I'm pretty sure these games are free to play. I don't know how much it costs for all the champions and whatnot in these games. I feel like it ain't cheap.
And that's just the start.
But
thank you for coming on this journey with us.
But not on console. It'll be all I care about is Lulu and Nami. I've never played League, so I wouldn't know. I know something about League. It's not even funny. I mean, your knowledge of League is as much as I would know, which is pretty much nothing. Not for me. Personally, it's not for me. League is one of the biggest games out there. You know, it's one of the most played games. You know, it's always in one of the top, you know, watched games on Twitch. You know? Lulu? Which one's Lulu? I guess I can look it up. LOL Lulu. I'm pretty sure it'll know what I mean. Ah, it's the purple sorceress. Let's see. Oh, of course, the Fae sorcerer. Of course you'd like that one. From like a decade ago, yeah. I've tried watching League, and I'm just like, I have no idea what's happening. The only Lulu I know has a move with considerable assets. Considerable assets. Yeah. And yeah. Which to me, I kind of brushed this over, but honestly, for League players, I mean, this could get a lot of people potentially over to Game Pass because it gives everyone all the champions and whatnot for these games. Plus, you can use them. I don't know if League is on your phone, but it includes the cloud gaming on your phone. Of course, you need a good internet connection for the cloud gaming, otherwise it doesn't work very well. I've tried it a couple times, Xbox cloud gaming. Seems to work decent enough, but you know, I've got fast internet. So, also, I'm wondering, this music going on in this, I'm not sure if this will end up on YouTube or not, thinking about it, or am I going to have to upload it to YouTube? It's going to yell at me with certain sections, and I'm going to have it take those sections out and then wait like 2 days, a day, for it to finally fix it. Whatever. It's all fine. Twitch usually doesn't give a shit about this. Like, doesn't care as much about this stuff. I could always remove the VOD if need be. But considering a lot of people stream these showcases anyway. So there's the Riot Games stuff. Alright, what's next? Are we going to smaller games?
I'm sorry, Amicia.
Ah, Plague.
For Hugo.
A Plague Tale Requiem.
He's not dead yet.
I believe is what this one is. Let me just a hair louder. Hopefully it didn't make it too loud.
The macula's not just in Hugo's blood. It concerns
I have not played the original Plague Tale, but apparently it's really
nothing to be scared of.
So, in this game, you go across the sea, an island's falling. It's a breathtaking road twisted by supernatural powers.
Hugo. Come on. Do it. Quick.
So in this one, the main characters, they travel far south to new regions and vibrant cities. There they attempt to start a new life and control Hugo's curse. But when Hugo's powers reawaken, death and destruction return. In a flood of devouring rats, forced to flee once more, the siblings place their hopes in a prophesized island that may hold the key to saving Hugo. Yeah. And like most of the stuff, play it day one with Game Pass. I think only a few of the games weren't on Game Pass. That being the two Blizzard games they showcased, Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. Oh, moving on to Forza Motorsport, which probably watching it on my stream is not doing it justice, but oh right, I'm just listening to music. Yeah, this is gonna get hit, isn't it? But this is probably it might be the best looking racing game visual that I've ever seen. So yeah, I'm just gonna mute that during the trailer. It's Forza, okay? And then they actually go into more details, showing some gameplay. Like 4 or 5 minutes of gameplay footage. So, time of day. I think there's weather. It's like, let me just in case mute that, you know, just in case. Yep, still going. It's a racing game. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of sim racers. Like, I enjoyed Forza Horizon 5, you know, that being an open world racing game to a point. So, coming out in spring 2023, obviously Xbox Series X, S, PC, and of course Game Pass. Hey, Ryza!
Forza Motorsport is back. I'm Dan Greenwald,
doing okay.
GM of
You're doing
Motorsport,
better than you were
and I'm
last.
joined by Chris Sasaki, creative
night?
director at Turn 10. Forza is known for its photoreal beauty and state-of-the-art immersion. Built from the ground up to showcase the Xbox Series X and S consoles, including techniques like real-time ray tracing on track. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made.
Normally, a new Forza Motorsport comes out.
We're excited to show you
every 2 years.
All-new Forza Motorsport.
But it's been 5 years, or at this point, it'd be like 5.5 years.
Welcome to Maple Valley. This track has been a fan favorite since the original Motorsport launched back in 2005. For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day brings Maple Valley to life in stunning
dynamic
detail.
Time of day?
What you are seeing is an in-engine gameplay demo presented using a single camera with no cuts. Let's jump in with the M8.
And it's a racing game. Right, and actually. Probably lower that back down a bit.
Completely overhauled the driving experience. This includes a 48 times improvement in the fidelity of our physics simulation.
So they went a bit overboard with the detail. Look at the cracks in the road.
And look at the world details.
Time of day change.
Everything you see is new and has been captured with photogrammetry and 3D material scans.
The detail in the flowers, the plants,
advanced rendering and procedural generation techniques
the
bring a new level of realism to the track. Here you can see the beautiful fall colors of Maple Valley.
Fall colors, weather,
rocks, 3D vegetation, skies and clouds. They all demonstrate a generational leap in beauty and detail. Let's advance time again.
Hey, the dude's winking.
You are looking at our all-new dynamic time of day. This is a fundamental
look at that time of day
system
change.
to the new Forza Motorsport.
Shadows.
And like weather, is available on every track.
Night,
These new
the lights
simulation
come on.
details add further depth, drama, and dynamics.
I'm assuming it's not going to change that fast while actually playing the game.
In addition to our dynamic time of day,
fireworks,
plus lighting, and physically based lights come together to deepen the realism and immersion in the world. Changes in the time of day also change ambient temperatures, which affect track surface temps. Grip is also affected by these track temp changes, rubbering in.
So apparently how well the cars drive depends on the track temperature.
Let's head to the pits. We've added features
Talk
that
about
players have
a lot of detail.
Tire and fuel management, multiple tire compounds,
fuel management,
and new depth in car building
haven't changed
create
tires.
the ultimate racing playset.
Trying to make it as realistic as they can.
Advanced materials and shaders, paired with ray tracing, bring out incredible detail in the gold heat wrap, anodized aluminum, and carbon fiber. Engine bays with their complex self-reflection is a place where ray tracing really shines. Car damage is a racing reality.
Yep.
In Forza Motorsport, car damage is reproduced down to the individual scratches on the bodywork. You can see here some of the new details in the directionality of damage, how the paint peels away at exposed and raised edges, in the wheel abrasions, and even in the dirt buildup. Using the power of the Xbox Series X and S consoles, ray tracing makes everything feel more connected.
Oh, those rays are being traced.
Onto other cars. Cars reflect in their own mirrors, bodywork, brake rotors, and wings. Things just feel more natural, more real. We believe that the accuracy of our overhauled physics, the beauty of our cars and tracks, our new dynamic time of day, advanced car damage, and real-time ray tracing on track lead to a generational leap in immersion. This is the all-new Forza Motorsport.
New Forza Motorsport. Would be Forza Motorsport 8, but decided to drop the numbers and go back to 1. I guess after 5 years, like, yeah, let's do it. But definitely 5 years of working. I mean, normally I wouldn't play this type of game, but I might just play it just for the visuals, at least for a little bit, just to check it out when it comes out in spring next year. Again, Xbox Series X, S, PC, and Game Pass. And now we're going into the Microsoft Flight wow, brain fart there. Microsoft Flight Simulator part of the stream. Nope, sorry about that. I know I wrote about this somewhere. So they're adding classic. No, this is DLC. I believe this. I don't know if it costs money. They're calling it the 40th anniversary edition. It's been 40 years since the original came out. But yeah, they're adding new stuff. Yeah, I don't see why they would do a new one, considering the latest one literally uses actual satellite data. See, they're adding some classic stuff and gliders, helicopters, the Wright Flyer you saw, Spirit of St. Louis. I showed. Yeah, I played it on my Series S, and it looks fantastic. I can only imagine if I got a Series X and a 4K television. Could use a new television, that's for sure, but expensive. Because I want to go OLED. Giraffes! Oh, and of course, the most important thing. That is, I believe it is out now. This comes out later this year. November. Sir Weebus the Third. Ah, yes. Mr. Weebus. Sir Weebus. Coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Makes me kind of want to play the game again, just so I could fly this vehicle around. This being the Pelican from Halo Infinite, brought in to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Why? Why the hell not? And you can go higher than ever before with the Pelican. You can go up into space. Partially, anyway. Free. Available now. No, you can't go to like the moon or anything. It's just you can go into low Earth orbit. So, time for Overwatch 2. If anyone is fans of Overwatch.
Which one's your favorite? Mine's Tracer. She's like, cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
You're one of those heroes, aren't you?
So,
I see the future. Human.
As a reminder, Microsoft is in the middle of acquiring Activision Blizzard. You know, Blizzard of doing Overwatch, Diablo, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, etc. Activision, Call of Duty. That's about it right now. The deal is still being worked on, but they decided to bring 2 Blizzard games to be shown in this. However, they are also Overwatch 2 is coming to early access. Free to play, early access on October 4th. Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, Switch, and PC, but not Game Pass, I don't believe. But then again, it's free to play anyway. So that doesn't really matter.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
One punch is all I need.
If anyone are Overwatch fans, sequel. Early access later this year. And it'll be free!
Keep it moving.
I'm hoping it'll be a battle pass system and not something terrible like loot boxes.
Check me out.
She's probably busy being cool. Well, it's Ryza. Of course she's busy being cool. She's always being cool.
Get in there.
Personally, I've not played Overwatch. I'm not into arena shooters like I used to be, at least like multiplayer shooters like this. PvP, to be more precise, I guess I should say. I don't mind like co-op stuff, or I enjoy co-op. But PvP is not something I'm into like I used to be when I was younger. But, heck, Overwatch fans, be excited. October 4th, early access, free to play, on everything but your phone. So, and now they're showing new character, I think?
No wastelander has ever made it to the reckoning before.
Not that I would recognize a new and old character. Other than that main chick that was in all the promos.
But here I
One
am.
with the short hair. The orange, white and orange
Free for all.
outfit. I don't know if that helps at all.
And the survivor gets the throne.
You're busy being lame? I think Ness is gonna be like, no. Just my guess.
Not until today.
Also, apparently, when they originally announced Overwatch 2, there's gonna be a campaign, but we've heard nothing about it since then. So I have no idea if it still exists or not.
Would be a fair fight?
But considering Blizzard has 5,000 employees, so it's like there are a couple thousand people working on Overwatch. But yeah, you know, this is Xbox console, since this is the Xbox Showcase. They're not gonna announce the other platforms, but it's coming to PS5, PS4, and Switch as well. Xbox Game Studios presents Oxide Games Production. Which one is this? A new turn-based strategy game from creators.
History is filled with moments of greatness. Some well-known, some
And that reminds me of
lost
Age of
to
Empires.
time. But what about the history that could have been if you were its architect?
Have you seen this trailer?
How
Oh yeah,
would
sorry, or
you
Civ,
shape
yeah. I say Age of Empires, but yeah, I guess Civilization. It's not just
New stories would you tell?
Yeah.
And when your people speak, would you listen?
What's the name of this one? Oh, there it is.
How would you lead them in this new world?
I've written so much news that for a second I'm having to go through pages. Era? History Untold? Yeah, turn-based historical grand strategy game.
History is filled with moments of greatness.
So you basically Civ.
But these will be yours.
It is coming to PC. Even though it's showcased on this, it does not come into consoles. But PC Game Pass and Steam. So this was built by many of the leads behind one of the most popular historical grand strategy game of all time. So when referring to Civilization, without mentioning it, invites players to build and lead a nation throughout global history as they explore new lands, develop arts and culture, conduct diplomacy, and go head-to-head with rivals to prove they are the greatest leader ever known. Players will become the architect of a dynamic, living world, fully rendered and brought to life through the power of Oxide's proprietary Nitrous engine, where their playstyle and decisions will shape the world they create, the lives of their people, and their legacy as a leader. Oxide Games has an ambitious vision to deliver a truly groundbreaking evolution in the turn-based strategy genre. I can't. I'm gonna go with Ara. Ara. A-R-E. I don't know. Help reach the goals. We're launching an insider program. But yeah, this, as a reminder, everything showcased during the showcase is supposed to come out over the next 12 months, so by June of next year. Obviously, as I've said, something could be delayed. You never know.
It's good to be here.
So,
Celebrating
and now
what's
we're going
to be
into
our biggest year yet.
Actually, I don't think I
that
actually wrote
includes
stuff
a few
on
of the
this stuff.
projects being developed across Bethesda's 8 studios, starting with Redfall, and the world's first look at gameplay earlier in the show. Redfall is from the studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey. It's got so much of Arcane's DNA coursing through its veins. Compelling heroes, open world campaign, deep customization.
So yeah, we're going into
friends, we can't wait for you to play Redfall when it releases
Elder
early
Scrolls
next year.
Online and Fallout 76.
If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder Scrolls Online, where you can adventure alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming communities in gaming.
Which are two of the things
This year's ZeniMax Online Studios is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to Xbox next week.
So the expansion High Isle is coming to Xbox next week, which I'm assuming that means it's already on PC. Just give me Elder Scrolls 6 or Morrowind Remaster. Yeah. I hate to say it, but Morrowind Remaster / Oblivion Remaster. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Elder Scrolls 6 probably not coming out to 2026, 2025 at the earliest, or probably 2026. Main reason I say that is that the main Bethesda team is currently focused on Starfield. The majority of the main Bethesda team, with a small team working on Elder Scrolls 6. So once Starfield comes out next year, early next year, then I'm sure the team will then shift over to all be working on, most of them to be working on Elder Scrolls 6, while a small team remains on Starfield DLC and updates and whatnot.
Fallout turns 25 this year. As we celebrate the legacy of this storied franchise, Bethesda Games Studios takes Fallout 76
there's really just one main Bethesda team working on the single player
and
games.
returns to a beloved location.
Remember, they did Skyrim,
The Pit
Fallout
is
4,
this September.
working on Starfield, which comes out next year, and then Elder Scrolls 6. People also want Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, Rockstar said it's in development, which is kind of like, yeah, no, duh. It doesn't mean anything. When?
Your arrival's the first good news we've had in a while.
But with Elder Scrolls, with Starfield finishing up development in the first half of next year, Elder Scrolls 6 will probably by the end of next year be in full-on production. Give it at least minimum 2 years, so yeah, holiday 2025 at the earliest, probably holiday 2026 for Elder Scrolls 6. So. Oh, no, right. Yeah, that's copyrighted music, that's for sure. I'm gonna... Sorry. Fallout 76 The Pit, September 2022. Sorry, I'm just like, I don't want to get hit. Even though I might already get hit, I don't know.
Bethesda Game Studios has been busy, and not just with Fallout 76. After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4, they're going even bigger with Starfield. Later in the show, my good friend Todd Howard
which
will
should
be here to reveal
the last
more
15
of their
minutes
next epic
of the
RPG.
show is what they're going to focus on. The last 15 minutes of the show is all Starfield stuff. So we'll get to that last, because we're going through this in order. So here we go. Xbox Game Studios presents Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels DLC. Yeah, Hot Wheels. Which they did in Horizon 4, I believe. Yeah. Comes out July 19th. $20 unless you have the premium edition of the game. So if you have... Yeah, even if that's a cover, I don't want to risk that one. I mean, it's Forza Horizon 5. But yeah, Hot Wheels, tracks going through the world. Forza Horizon 5. Looks fun. But, you know. July 19th, again, $20. If you're playing the game through Game Pass, just buy the premium add-on bundle. It'll be included in that. So it's not like you have to go out and buy the whole game with the DLC. Any first-party game has no risk of ever being removed from Game Pass, so if you just buy the DLC, it'll be fine. Third-party games, there's always a chance they might get removed from Game Pass in the future. So, yeah, July 19th. Hot Wheels. I'd say more, but I mean, it's self-explanatory. Racing game without wheel tracks.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky.
Unreal Engine 5. Oh,
Heroes
Ark
fought
2.
and died.
If we know Ark Survival Evolved, here's the sequel, Ark 2.
All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us.
Launches in the first half of next year.
And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive.
For Xbox and PC and Game Pass. And it stars...
If anyone can team this new world, we can.
I have no idea. But here's the sequel. It stars Vin Diesel. Because, why not? I don't know. Also, this being in engine looks pretty damn good. Yeah, Ark 2. 2023. Vin Diesel. And Baby Miss Hyundai. Interesting, right? So yeah, Xbox, PC. Or movies. Although I do enjoy the Alien and Aliens.
When the gods first emerged from the
But most horror games, I don't mind thrillers. A lot of horror stuff nowadays, it's all about the gore and my stomach. I can't handle gore.
No one yet knows if you can kill a god. I, for one,
It's my issue.
Find out.
That's why I can't do big roller coasters. I guess I get motion sickness on big coasters. Small coasters like at Disney World and Disneyland, those are fine. But bigger than that, my stomach can be iffy. Trust me, I went to Six Flags and I went on one big coaster. Boy. But although gore in games usually isn't a big bother to me because it's not realistic looking. Trust me, I've played enough Gears of War with the chainsaw, with the chainsaw gun. So. What game is this? Oh, I think this is Flintlock. I think. Yeah, Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. Third person RPG, action RPG. This looks like something I would enjoy to play. I would hope this is not a super long game. Like, 20 hours. I know, like, that's not super long. Super long for me is like 50, 60, 70, 80, or maybe even 100 hours. Flintlock, yeah, The Siege of Dawn, coming to... early 2023. Now, it says obviously Xbox, PC, Game Pass here. But it's also coming to PS5 and PS4 as well. Yes, we've got PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, PC on Steam, Epic Game Store, and Xbox Game Pass on Xbox, PC, and cloud gaming on your phone, or if you've got one of the newer Samsung smart TVs. Flintlock. Also, it's so cute. Isn't that pet adorable? Makes me want to play just with that adorable, like, it's a fox with feathers and a horn. This is what it looks like, right? Anyone see that? Like a fox with feathers, a horn, and really big and even bigger ears, make it even cuter. That's what I see with that. But again, Game Pass. Microsoft is really trying to push it. Yeah, Fennec Fox. Yeah. What was next? Minecraft. New Minecraft game. Minecraft Legends, an action strategy game.
Legends hold great power. They are the dreams we weave into our shared story. Some legends tell of peace.
I'm sorry if you ever see something pop up on the screen, it's by accident. So.
Some tell of danger.
Peaceful villagers, and then the piglins attack. from the Nether.
Things.
Run, bunny, run! Run, villagers!
But the legends we hold dearest.
And there's a legendary hero arises.
Of hope, of creativity, and of bravery. And friendships that change the world forever. This is the legend of a united overworld.
United overworld, which means villagers, zombies, cats, dogs, skeletons, all joining forces. Joining you, the hero. You can build bases. Have an army follow you. Take down the enemy. Minecraft Legends. Coming next year. Action strategy game. So, Unite the Overworld, which it is coming to Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, Switch, PC on Steam, and Game Pass. So, pretty much everything. So, let's see. Story. I've got some details here. Minecraft Legends is a brand new game that tells the story of the overworld uniting against an invasion by the ravenous piglins. According to the legend, only you can bring together the mobs of the overworld and help them defend their home. The events you will take part in are neither fact nor fiction. They are simply part of a tale that has been passed down from villager to villager. There are no records or evidence of the great hero that raised their banner to save the overworld. All that remains is a powerful legend. Only is a unique action strategy game. It has strategy elements at its core, but its mechanics are inspired by the immersion of action games. You get to explore the familiar, yet in many ways new overworld in a third-person perspective. You will defend peaceful settlements and fight hordes of piglins to stop the spread of their nether corruption. You are the center of every battle you lead, fighting alongside your allies while giving them directions. We'll reveal more about how you'll achieve this in the future. Yep. So, Minecraft Legends. A lot of these games, since they're coming to Game Pass, I will at least give them, I'll at least try them. On stream, maybe, maybe not. This one, the Minecraft game, I definitely will do that on stream. Console launch exclusive, which is
I remember when
this
you
game.
First arrived. You made
Lightyear
quite
Frontier.
the entrance.
Yeah. It is an open world farming adventure game. Coming in the Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PC, and Game Pass in spring 2023.
You wanted
Yes,
to make a
farming.
new life for yourself.
I feel. Can I build a ranch? Yes, you can. And I believe this is co-op? I think this has a co-op mode. With late in the trailer, it shows multiple players.
And while you explored,
And you can
you
explore.
uncovered a mystery. I'm sure we can get to
Yeah,
the bottom
see?
of
Yeah,
this.
it's gotta have co-op when they're showing 4 different mechs.
Together.
Lightyear Frontier, spring. Again, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PC, and Game Pass. I don't think I saw anything about PS5, PS4, or Switch for this one. Or Xbox Cloud Gaming. It looks interesting. I'll give you that. And now we have... Oh, Gunfire. I'm like, now we have... Wait, which one is this? It is a roguelike shooter. First-person RPG shooter. Roguelike. Gunfire Reborn. There are 6 different heroes you can choose from in this game. It might be single player this game. You will begin as Crown Prince and can unlock more by leveling up your talent level or paying with soul essence collected from defeated enemies. Each hero has their own base stats, talents, and weapon skills. October 2022. I don't think there was anything about consoles, but it's definitely coming to Game Pass. I'd assume Xbox and PC. Let's see, what do we got next? Which one was this? I'm actually having a brain fart. Which one this is?
Hello? Anyone here?
Hello, Clarice.
Anguish fills this residence, Benedict.
I got a bad feeling about this. Since I found the first piece, there must be more. That's him. My father.
I can guide you through his memories. We're close. Don't let your fright hold you back now.
Platformer.
It is good to see you.
Is this animated by the Metroidvania? I don't know. Now, if you want a good Metroidvania game, play the Ori games. Last Case of Benedict Fox. Did I write anything on this? Or is this one? Oh, I did. Gothic. Yeah, it's a Gothic Metroidvania game. Hold on. I was having a brain. Like I wrote up so much stuff. I was bound I was gonna miss one. Please load page. 2D side-scrolling Gothic. Yeah, Metroidvania game. Let's see. We got details here. The Last Case of Benedict Fox immerses players in an atmospheric Gothic world filled with exploration, puzzles, platforming, and intense combat. All with genre-best visuals running in full 4K at 60 frames per second. It's a 2D, yes, side-scrolling mystery. Combine classic feels of Metroidvanias with challenging combat from Souls-likes. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Takes place in 1925 Boston. Self-proclaimed detective Benedict Fox must uncover the fate of a family while traversing a dark, eerie world of emotions manifested while battling. Wow, some of these I'm like, I just copied this over from the websites, but eesh, some of the grammar ain't the best. So, spring 2023.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today to tell you
Dusk
more
Falls.
about Interior Night's first original creation, As Dusk Falls. It started with the desire to create a deep interactive experience all levels of players can enjoy together. Because stories are brilliant, universal tools that help us understand the heartbreaking beauty of life. This game is an uncompromising tale of family, resilience, and sacrifice, written like a prestige TV show with a unique motion graphic novel style that triggers the imagination. This is an interactive story powered by video games that gives you agency over the lives of far from perfect human beings. This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love, discover insights about each other, and create shared memories. As Dusk Falls is an emotional experience that we hope will leave a mark with everyone who plays it.
As Dusk Falls. Coming to Xbox Series XS, PC, and Game Pass July 19th.
For most people,
Arizona! It's your guys' backyard.
Just a pit stop.
Wasn't taking the scenic route your idea?
But for us, it
felt like a trap.
There's enough cash in that safe to put the last few weeks behind us. On the ground, now!
You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. We've been in the wrong place forever.
Sometimes doing the right thing is doing the wrong thing.
I've got eyes on 2 hostages.
None of us escaped that night.
It's okay.
Even those of us who made it out alive.
Stop! Why are you following me?
We've taken very different paths in life. But they all lead back to Two Rock.
Get rid of the cop.
Hey there.
Evening. Hey, Sam.
Say, you haven't seen 3 fellas in a blue pickup, have you?
Nope. Been here all day.
How you liking the desert dream?
Oh, can't complain.
Can I ask what brings you to Two Rock?
As Dusk Falls. Experience solo multiplayer. Up to 8 players, apparently. July 19th, Xbox PC. So is it really branching like that, though? Because I've been bait and switch before. Yeah, with some games, this branching story, but then in the end, it just has, like, one of, like, 4 endings. I don't know. Until Dawn and the other Dark... Yeah, well... You know how hard it is. But according to... Looking at the details here, this game has been in development for 8 years. Goal was to create a deep, interactive experience for all levels of players, something meant to be shared with loved ones, inspired by prestige TV shows. It's an uncompromising tale of family, resilience, and sacrifice. The cinematic story is brought to life by the performance of actors that are digitally rendered into a beautiful art style, creating a unique experience that plays like a motion graphic novel. Well, to be fair, it was fun. It was scary. I mean, you know, Ness plays adorable games, not violent games or spoopy games. Neither really do I all that much. So here we have Naraka, Bladepoint. I think it's a popular free-to-play PC game. Coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox Game Pass on June 23rd, and later on Xbox One. I wouldn't know, I haven't played this. I actually never, I hate to say it, I actually hadn't heard of this until it's just like, what now? There's 10 million players, yet I've never heard of it. Let's see. In this game, players are thrust into a high-octane action in this unique 60-player battle royale with unchained multiplayer combat, an exhilarating combination of melee action and unparalleled parkour move and grapple and scale your way through the map, carefully taking out your opponents and emerging victorious. I mean, personally, I'm not a big fan of the narrative type games where you're basically watching a movie. The Telltale games, I played a few of them. Wasn't for me. Yeah, June 23rd. Naraka, Bladepoint. Excuse me. I mean to yawn. Let's see. We haven't even been an hour into this. World premiere. What is the next game? Pentiment. From Josh Sawyer. And Obsidian Entertainment. 16th century narrative adventure game. I'd say it's different. Oh god, don't look, the dude's dead and naked. So 1500s when this takes place. Only 20 bucks though, and well, Game Pass, but Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PC on Steam. Assuming the Microsoft Store as well. Comes out in November. Plays Andreas Miller, a journeyman artist working in the bygone scriptor. Oh god, some of these words. Someplace Abbey during a time of great social unrest. While finishing his masterpiece, Andreas inadvertently becomes entangled in a series of murders that takes place over 25 years. Peasants, thieves, craftsmen, monks, nuns, nobles, and even saints must be investigated and interrogated to expose the truth. Pentiment. What is next? Peasants, you peasants!
Special breaking report. More local teenagers have gone missing.
Ah, Grounded.
Linked to the disturbing trend of missing
Which has been in
teenagers
early
from our
access
otherwise
since
quiet
last
town.
year.
If
The
anyone
full
has seen
release
the
of Grounded is
teenagers or
September
has any other
2022.
information,
So this
please
September.
contact the police
Few
department.
months away. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The survival game.
Virgil knows you might be a little homesick, but that can be repaired. First, you will need to survive the yard.
It's a survival game.
Against terrifying insects.
Co-op survival game.
And
Where you're
treacherous wastelands.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You're tiny and you're stuck in the backyard. Everything is big compared to you.
Memory chip is a little rusty, but with a little maintenance, we can unravel why you are here.
This has been in early access since last year.
Before
Released
someone or something terminates your tiny existence.
There's actually a story. I played this when this first came in early access, and there wasn't much to do. But they've been adding consistent updates with new features, new story stuff, new things to craft and build. And Obsidian, this is also by Obsidian, who just did the game you just saw before that, Pentiment. They're also working on Outer Worlds 2. Also, they were the developers of Fallout New Vegas. Working on Avowed. Game preview was fun. They were just reading. Yeah, well, you know, over 10 million players. Yeah, September. Full game release. World premiere. New game. Console launch exclusive.
Helios. They search for someone who does not exist. The Shadow. The forgotten child of a scattered race. Lost. Until now. Now they have awakened the Ereban.
Ah, thank you.
Now they have
This is
awakened
Ereban
me.
Shadow Legacy. Stealth platformer. I'm an Xbox Series X, S,
But
Xbox
I am
One,
not
PC
their hope.
on Steam, and Xbox Game Pass coming out next year.
I am their
It's a
reckoning.
fast-paced stealth platformer game where you become Ayana, the last descendant of a forgotten race, harness mystical shadow powers, high-tech gadgets, and avoid or kill to uncover the truth about your past. And the key to saving a dying, morally great universe. What will your legacy be?
Their light. Because their light is a lie.
Next year, mind you, most of this stuff should be first half of next year, so 2023 is looking pretty stacked for Xbox games. This year's looking a little like, hey, dead dude. Ew. Clean up the mess.
Speak now to those who heed a darker call.
Go away, kids. This isn't for you.
Those bold enough to cross the line.
Oh, this is.
For deeper knowledge.
This is Diablo.
An unquenchable yearning.
Diablo 4. I was like, which one is this? They're... Diablo 4, new class, Necromancer. I want to say it's the 5th and final class of the game.
Black rituals, calling forth life from death.
Coming out next year, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, and PC. Diablo 4. It's funny how to brain from like, wait, what is this again? Oh yeah, I believe this is Diablo 4.
To truly embrace this power, you must take it into the world. And you will be shunned, scorned, marked as a living sacrifice to this profane knowledge.
CG trailers.
You will be a priest of Rathma. A necromancer.
So if you're a Diablo fan,
you will not confront the darkness alone.
The longest wait.
We are the speakers of the dead. And the dead have no mercy.
I would assume once Activision Blizzard is owned by Microsoft, Diablo 4 will be coming to Game Pass. Which that deal is expected to close by, I think, next year? At the latest. So yeah, new class, Necromancer. I believe
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the Necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around the campfire in Diablo 4. These include the mighty barbarian, the elemental sorceress, the crafty rogue, and the powerful druid. And you'll want them because the demon Lilith, the daughter of hatred, has returned and spreading corruption and evil as she fights to reclaim our dark gothic world as her own. And it's up to you to stop her. Now, Diablo 4 is the culmination of the 25-year history of the franchise, building on top of the best of what's come before with some, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching, for the first time I might add, some Xbox Series X gameplay. While hearing from a few of the many people behind the game.
Everything here captured on the Series X.
Diablo 4 is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
This is decades after Diablo 3.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving. It's creepy.
Diablo 4 is all about player choice.
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all of the new features that people really love and appreciate in modern games. Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo 4.
Customize your characters.
It's important to include robust character customization because then I can play the fantasy that I want to play.
That's always nice. More choices. Usually a good thing.
It allows you to switch around your playstyle as well.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
So it's Diablo.
One of the really cool things about having an open world is your journey that you take
Don't know if
throughout
it's the
Diablo
first in the
4 is
series,
your own.
but
There's no linear path that you have to follow.
played Diablo game before?
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
Check out 4.
There's all kinds of surprises as you're exploring.
Strongholds are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have a space that begins as a hostile area, But after you've cleared it out,
The evil in this place has been cleansed.
it now becomes a friendly town.
Sometimes it's a new town, sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get, and you have a real impact on the world as a result.
No, you can't leave us here. They might come back
And
any
you can
moment.
progress through the game in
really
whatever
cool little story
non-linear
segments that
way you
happen
want.
within the
So
open
there's
world.
No, it's not
You'll just be running
full
through the
linear
world,
game.
and then a local event will pop up, and you can
be an
choose to
open world. Would make
participate in it, or get a group
Hopefully
together
there's a
and
fast
just
travel.
wail on these like
Big
giant
overall game
world bosses.
need fast travel system helps save lots of time.
These are events that take a lot of people, and you really have to work together.
So that dude is
Being able
missing
to
an
see all
arm,
the
but
players
has a
on your
giant
screen,
chest. Oh, you're trying to
collaborating,
kill
trying
him to
take
get his
this big
chest. Is
monster
that it?
down. It's epic.
It's so easy to create a community. It makes Diablo more of a social experience.
We've got fully enabled crossplay.
If you have an Xbox and your buddy has a PC, you're going to be able to
At least
group up.
between Xbox and
Or you
PC.
could play couch co-op. Two people on a couch can sit there and have a great experience.
We've created specific zones where players can engage in PvP.
If you go there, you can start swinging away at people. But you're also opening yourself up to being swung at.
I'm saying it's like an MMO.
If
Not
you're like
quite
really,
that big.
really good, the game
And I'm pretty
actually
sure you could
marks
probably just
you
play
as,
this
like,
solo if you
champion on
want.
the map. You basically become a loot pinata, and everyone wants to chase you down.
The last story mission is really the beginning of a whole different part of the journey.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons or new Paragon boards, every single time you come back to play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something we're going to support for years to come.
Kind of?
I'm really excited for folks to get their hands on Diablo 4.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
local events,
couch co-op,
endgame,
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
And we are so close.
I mean, the game looks pretty done to me, but I'm sure there's some areas they need to finish up or optimize the game. Eventually. 2023. Again, Series X, S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, PC. Who knows how well it'll run on last-gen consoles? Probably not that great.
We brought updates that were free to those who sailed the sea.
Sorry, it'll be live Discord drama. Oh, that's... Oh, I just love Discord drama. Yeah, no. You know how much... You know how much I have to deal with on Twitter, especially with fanboys? My job. Some of them go so far, it's absurd. Actually been incredibly healthy. Wow, that's surprising. Healthy drama. So yeah, Sea of Thieves. Season 7. July 21st. I will assume this is not going to give me copyright issues. Tons of old friends coming out of the woodwork and shit. I see. Welcome back, Ness. I played a bit of Sea of Thieves with M and Luke, but M wasn't into it, so we stopped playing. You know, I was enjoying it, but I feel like this is not something I play solo. I need to find other people to play these with. Not that we played it that much, only 2 times. Over 30 million players. It is free to play.
Our time is almost up, so as we leave, if you want to be a pirate captain, come do it in season 7 to Sea of Thieves.
Yeah! Sea of Thieves, season 7. July 21st. We are getting towards the end. Ish. World premiere. This one, I believe, yeah, is Ravenlok. A fairy tale action RPG. With the voxel art style. Now, that's sure you still know what I mean with the how like detailed and yet pixelated it is. It's cute. Esque. Well, okay, part of it. Maybe not the mimes. But this has got to be done by a smaller developer. Again, there's a mix of bigger developers and smaller developers. Ravenlok 2023, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PC on the Epic Games Store, Xbox Game Pass. Again, a fairy tale action RPG. After stumbling upon a magical mirror, Ravenlok finds herself pulled away from reality and into a land shrouded in darkness. Cursed by the corruption of the Caterpillar Queen, rising to the occasion, she challenges fearsome foes to save the fallen kingdom in an unforgettable, action-packed adventure. Just reading the description of the game. World premiere, console launch exclusive. What is next? There's only so many options at this point. From the lead designer of Inside and Limbo. Oh, this is Cocoon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's a puzzle adventure game coming to Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Switch, PC on Steam, and Game Pass, I believe. Coming out next year. Yeah, it's from the lead gameplay designer of Limbo and Inside. Is a unique take on the puzzle adventure genre, where each world exists within an orb that you can carry on your back or wrap your head around the core mechanic of leaping between worlds and combine, manipulate, and rearrange them to solve intricate puzzles. That sounds like it'll give me a headache trying to keep track of everything going on. Cocoon. Are we on to the Japanese games now? Yes, we are. So this is from Team Ninja. Wolong Fallen Destiny. So it was a joint creation by Team Ninja and the producers of Neo and Bloodborne. So this is gonna be a Souls-esque game. I was hoping to be more Ninja Gaiden. From producers of Neo and Bloodborne. That's make it sound like more like a Souls type game. So hard as frick, but it seems more fast-paced than any Souls game I've seen. I must be pronouncing it by the way, but I'm pretty sure it's Wolong. Because if it's Wolong, it'd be W-U, not W-O. So, it's a dramatic, action-packed story of a nameless militia soldier fighting for survival in a dark fantasy version of the later Han Dynasty, where demons plague the three kingdoms. Players will fight off deadly creatures. I said Japanese. I think Three Kingdoms that's China, isn't it? And Han Dynasty, I think it's China. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in chat. Yeah, players will fight off deadly creatures and enemy soldiers using swordplay based on the Chinese martial arts. Yeah, China. Attempting to overcome the odds by awakening the true power from within. And the game launches in early 2023. Xbox Series XS, PC, and Game Pass. And then it's the Persona games coming to Xboxes next. Hey!
Japan is the home to some of the most talented and well-known game creators anywhere in the world. We're thrilled to be working with Koei Tecmo to bring Wolong Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja. It was a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox. I'm excited to announce the return of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox from our partners at Atlas.
This being Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable. Coming to Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PC, and Game Pass. Persona 5 Royal being the first one to launch, the latest one, on October 21st, and then Persona 4 and Persona 3 will be coming next year. No word on Switch ports. I think these are Xbox, are PlayStation only games right now. Although I think Persona 3 Portable was like a PSP or PS Vita game. Okay. Game called Portable. Just Google tell me. Yeah, it's Vita. It's originally Vita. So Persona fans. Yeah, Xbox are trying to get more Japanese games on the platform. After this, there's two more things that really only one more game actually gonna showcase, and then one other kind of announcement, which had been rumored for like a year at this point, at least.
Now, I'm excited to announce a special partnership between Xbox Game Studios and one of the greatest creative minds and innovators in our industry. Someone that I have admired for many years.
Could it be?
Today, I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
It is.
Thank you, Phil. こんにちは。
Hideo
小島
Kojima,
秀夫です。
creator of Metal Gear Solid and
ず
Death
っと作
Stranding.
りたかったゲームがあります。それは誰も体験したことも見たこともない全く新しいものです。それが作れる日が来るのをずっと待っておりました。マイクロソフトの最先端クラウドテクノロジーと、市場の変化によってその未知なる構想への挑戦がようやく可能となりました。少し時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これから、Xbox ゲームスタジオと提携し皆さんに喜んでいただけるニュースをお届けしていきたいと思います。ご期待ください。
So,
thank you, Kojima-san. We're thrilled to
Hideo
have
Kojima
Kojima Productions
working with Xbox
working
on
with
a new
our
game.
teams at Xbox Game Studios.
Just entering development, so it's going to be
Today,
years
for
away.
the first time ever, we have focused on showing you games that you can play over the.
So these are the games coming to Xbox and PC over the next 12 months. So for the rest of this year, Naraka, Bladepoint, Elder Scrolls Online, High Isle, As Dusk Falls, Forza Horizon 5, Hot Wheels DLC, Sea of Thieves, Season 7, Somerville. Of course, some of these weren't showcased. A Plague Tale Requiem, Valheim. Again, see, most of these, you see which ones have Game Pass. Valheim's coming to Game Pass. Warhammer 40k, Dark Tide, Grounded full release. Lightyear Frontier, that farming game in the mech. Fallout 76, Expeditions of the Pit DLC, also Game Pass. Overwatch 2, High on Life, Game Pass. Atomic Heart. Gunfire Reborn, Persona 5 Royal, Scorn, Pentiment. Halo Infinite Season 3. Microsoft Flight Sim, 40th Anniversary, Party Animals, Slime Rancher 2, Hello Neighbor 2, and the Callisto Protocol. Obviously, some of these are just new seasons and DLC. But next year, it's going to be a bit more bigger games. Diablo 4, Redfall, Starfield, which is the last game they showcased, so we'll get into a minute. Forza Motorsport, Minecraft Legends, Aura, History Untold, Wolong, Fallen Destiny, Stalker 2, Flintlock, Ayuden Chronicle, I'm sure that's wrong, 100 Heroes, League of Legends Wild Rift, Valorant, Teamfight Tactics, Legends of Runeterra, Ark 2, Resident Evil 4, Persona 3, Persona 4, Replaced, Ereban, Shadow Legacy, Ravenlok, Dead Space, The Last Case of Benedict Fox, and Cocoon. Again, through the next 12 months. So this is through June 2023. Again, there's always a chance something might get pushed back until later in 2023. But, yeah. So they didn't even go into games that are coming out at the end of 2023 or 2024, which is why we didn't get Fable, Avowed, Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones, Wolfenstein 3, Gears of War 6. Mind you, those last two games have not been announced, but are probably in development. And a bunch of other games, because, I mean, Xbox has somewhere in the 20s, the number of developer studios that they have first party. And it'll be over 30 once the Activision Blizzard deal closes.
The next 12 months. Today's show celebrates a diverse lineup of global game creators of all sizes.
Yes, Indiana Jones.
Unlimited potential.
From Machine
Games.
Games.
These creators will be coming to Game Pass
developers of
every single month,
games,
including Naraka Bladepoint, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn, just to name a few. And we start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda. Redfall,
we ever played Indiana Jones in the
Legends,
I have not.
Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year as we achieved record growth across console.
I mean, you could play the spiritual successor to Indiana Jones, Uncharted,
every single day, and we have you to thank for that. Whether that's new players joining us through Xbox Cloud Gaming, or our longest fans playing on Xbox and PC,
Jones, Uncharted, that is.
We could not have done this without you. A year ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox. Their teams have been hard at work, bringing their franchises to Game Pass, shipping updates to their games, and building new experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield.
Oh, my name is the same as here and everywhere else.
Has highlighted gameplay, so it's only fitting that we end it with an extended first look at one of the most anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
And here we go. Starfield, Xbox Series XS and PC. Game everyone's been waiting the longest time for, because it's Bethesda. The team behind Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, all the Elder Scrolls games, Fallout 3 and 4. It's that team. Starfield. They've been working on this for years. Also, you don't have to do that, Brandon. I've got so many games to play. Also, if it's on Game Pass, there's no point. If it's on Game Pass, I have Game Pass. Oh, yeah, Indiana Jones, no, that wouldn't be on Game Pass. So Starfield, man, I've been waiting so long for this game. Except his... Yeah, no, I don't think it is. It's so long. Yeah, I've got so many games to play through. Some I might just play off stream. Or I just stream more often if more people are actually around me at my streams. If I were to, do 3 streams a week. Although
it's hard to express how excited.
Hold on for 1 second. However, after this is pretty much it for big showcase. I know they're telling me there's an Xbox extended showcase tomorrow, but that'll be more focused on fewer games, longer look into the games. I'm not sure if I'll be going over that on stream or not. But come in the future, these Game News Roundup will be a lot shorter when I actually do them, and they'll be more focused on playing games on stream.
All of us at Bethesda
but obviously,
are
if there's any big
here with
announcements
you today. We're
we'll
so grateful you're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of Crete.
So early in the game, and then you see soul date, May 7th, 2330. So this is 308 years in the future. Crete. I waited a long time for this, that's for sure. Bethesda spent, I know they spent a while updating their engine. What else? But I sure hope we're in. Oh, by then? Well, I would love Star Trek to be real. Minus the whole World War III thing in between now and First Contact in 40 some odd years. So this entire game is in first person. Or at least most of it's in first person. One thing that was confirmed, the dialogue when talking with people is all in first person, and the main character won't have a voice. So you are the main character. So you probably just choose whatever options for dialogue. That'll just be not really said. Because I know Fallout 4 had dialogue, but players weren't a big fan of it, so they did away with it.
Research facility is in this direction.
So this is open world is not the best way, but it's open universe. Well, okay, maybe it's not that big. Open part of our galaxy, so you can explore. There's over 1,000 planets to explore. I think over 100 solar systems. Alien creatures. I don't think there's any really smart alien life out there. I mean, who knows? Maybe they keep that a secret. But from what I've seen, there's nothing. But they try to keep this game definitely more grounded, as you can see by the look of your outfit, your astronaut outfit and whatnot. Major reaction, it's a more polished No Man's Sky. Well, yeah, but it's very more polished because, well, a lot of the planets are technically procedurally generated. The developers have gone in and fixed things up, make sure there's no weird-looking creatures, put some actual, like, handmade details in all the planets. But yeah, definitely more polished No Man's Sky.
It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
Wait, this is very early on in the game, considering I believe the enemies here are like level 2. And the game was originally going to come out November 11th of this year, but having watched this, it runs pretty well for the most part, but you can tell they needed that little bit of extra time to polish it up. But for Bethesda, visually, it's pretty good. But it's also how big the world is and everything. The shades and the setting in general, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need a top of the line. I have one of the best CPUs, but my GPU needs updating. They're expensive, and I'm waiting for the next line of GPUs to come out later this year before I get one. Especially when you think back on other Bethesda games, like, yeah. 6600? Yeah, I've got, well, my CPU is the 5900X. I was looking at the 6800. You know, the AMD Radeon, the 6800. But the next gen is supposed to have the next generation of ray tracing, RDNA 3.0, so I'm waiting for those to come out. So for now, new games I'll be playing on my Series S until I get a new GPU. Yeah, visually they're trying to make everything more grounded looking. Less, like, I love the look in Star Trek, but this is definitely not Star Trek. So it looks like you got a jetpack.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
New Atlantis, capital city. You can tell a lot of time has gone into this city.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all.
You do, Brandon.
What's
You can fully customize your ship.
These artifacts
and
could
build
be
bases.
Everything we've been looking for.
But Todd Howard gets into it in a
As
bit.
to what they are, what they're building.
And of course, there's some mystery to
You'll
discover.
be part of solving that puzzle now.
I guess you come across sentient life at the end of the game.
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy. If we can find more, we can unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the settled systems is full of groups with other priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Everybody get ready!
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC Step. Together, we take down these cutthroat pirates.
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Free Star Collective.
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, no one quits. The only way out is death.
The path ahead may be dangerous, but we are not stopping.
Oh, you love doing the show? Yeah, man, it looks great for sure.
Because whatever lies
I went from
at the
being
end of this
excited for it to being hypes.
will change humanity.
Fully, it lives up to the hype. For what I'm seeing, I'm going to be putting hundreds of hours into this game. And yes, I will be streaming this, at least initially.
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make.
Choices.
And that starts with character creation.
All right. So, character creation. Very in-depth, to say the least.
It's our most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
How muscular you are, thin you are, how heavy you are, different body types, different walk styles, different skin tones. Hair color.
You'll pick a background.
So you have different backgrounds you can be.
Gives you 3 starting skills.
One package said, oh yeah, because that was totally useful in Cyberpunk, wasn't it?
Says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
So you know what's funny? Traits, you could be an extrovert, or you could be an introvert if you want to be. Introvert, you really need your alone time. Hey, that's me. In real life, you have more endurance when adventuring alone, but less when adventuring with other humans. Can't be combined with extrovert.
Are optional traits. And
now, my favorite one is kid stuff. Your parents are actually still alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but 10% of all the money you earn is deducted automatically and is sent to them. So if you want to have your parents still alive, you're going to be losing 10% of your money and giving it to them. Why is that a trait? Why not?
These come with
what a
unique
letdown.
advantages and disadvantages.
That one I just found
But it's
funny.
not
Just
in
like
how you
having
look,
children.
but in how your character plays and develops. The skill system combines.
So you got a skill system. Physical, social, combat, science, tech.
Best from our previous games. And you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing.
So you unlock a skill as you level up, and then if you use that skill, you can rank it up and make it better.
Challenges. And there's deep
good way to do it.
systems, from running research projects with resources you find.
So you can research
crafting
stuff.
Weapon mods needed to survive.
Weapon mods.
And you can build your own outposts.
Outposts. You can build your own
These act
outposts.
as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can
Survival,
choose where
gather
and how
resources.
to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running.
Hire people to keep it up and running so you can earn
But
income.
That's not all.
And here we go.
You can even build your own spaceships.
Yes, build your own spaceship. I would say I like to make the Star Trek Enterprise, but I'm feeling that's not going to be possible.
You can choose crew members. And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
You could probably make something similar to the Serenity from Firefly.
There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
Full customization.
It's not just how the ship looks, it's how it performs. From engines to shields to weapon systems. Because yes, you can fly it.
And you can fly the ship. So it's not just, alright, fast travel to the next planet. No. You can fly into space. And since you can fly in space, of course there are space fights. Space battles. Just some of the shots there with the freaking planet in the background, you're shooting, the detail. This is a game Todd Howard has wanted to make for over 20 years. But the technology just wasn't there. I'm pretty sure it's a single player only. Yeah, until mods. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mods will still be a thing. So imagine some of the mods people can create, the different new planets for mods. Look at that. I mean, this is all explorable. It's huge. This is ridiculous. In a good way. Space stations. It's Bethesda. Will multiplayer matchmaking within 6 months? Probably not very well. But it's mainly single player. Dock into other spaceships. I think you can dock into evil spaceships, kill the pirates on it or whatever, steal their goods. I think that's what you can do.
We can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning.
You're thinking one pilot, a few gunners. Well, I think the main thing is you can hire a crew in the game to do a lot of this stuff for you. Obviously, you could probably be the pilot, I'm sure the gunner, the main gunner. But you might be able to have other guns and have hire people to be them.
And you may be wondering, just how big is this game?
How big is this game?
So we thought we'd take one last moment and
show. Big. It's big.
Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison.
Here's a planet.
You can land in New Atlantis.
New Atlantis, the city we saw.
You can also land and explore anywhere on the planet.
See, you could land anywhere and see the entire planet.
It's not just this planet. It's all the planets in the system.
All the planets in this system.
From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life.
Planets with life.
And not just this system, but over 100 systems.
Over 100 systems to explore. And the one thing I had wondered until I saw a screenshot of this spot, is Earth going to be in it? I will assume probably. Because right here you see Sol, which is the name of our sun. Also, you could say the name of our solar system. Sol. So it's likely Earth will be in the game. We'll Likely. I'm not saying it's definitely. I'm saying there's a good chance. What shape will it be in? Will it be a barren rock because we destroyed it? Because, yeah. Or it'll just be Earth, but 300 years in the future. I don't know.
Over 1,000 planets, all open.
Over
for you
1,000
to explore.
planets.
We can't wait to see what you find.
To explore. Some procedure-generated artists and developers going in, fixing things up, adding detail to all the world. And obviously, and there will be some main planets to explore. Maybe a couple dozen planets you can explore. Or I missed it. I gotta go back. Boom. And yes, that is Mars. This is one of the rovers. I don't remember which one. Someone had looked it up and was able to figure out that this is one of the rovers that is currently on Mars. I believe the one that just recently they said that they lost signal to. I believe it's this rover. It's still there, so this is definitely Mars. Look at all the different planets you can explore. You say, yeah, it's No Man's Sky, but more polished. A lot more to do. This is a game you're going to sink a lot of time into. Ness, I do apologize. You probably won't be seeing Brandon for a while when this comes out. Or you'll just be watching him play it non-stop. At least that's gonna be me. Coming 2023, Xbox Series XS, PC, Game Pass. Oh, and Steam. And there you go. Hey, I can step away. Or bring her or bring her down. Yeah, yeah. Bring her down with Resident Evil 8. I'm sure she'll love that one. And I think there's just a sizzle reel left, and then that's it for the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. So it's I found it was a good showcase. Focusing on games coming out over the next 12 months, I wouldn't have minded a look at 2 or 3 other games that are further out. I wouldn't mind seeing even just like a minute or 2 of in-engine stuff from Fable, Avowed, Hellblade 2, Wolfenstein 3, Gears of War 6, Indiana Jones, which, I mean, that's probably way too far out at this point, Indiana Jones, to have much to even show. So, you know. Also, I'm realizing the mute. I'm gonna mute that. You know, it's probably a little late. So yeah, they showcased, it was a little over 30 games. If you include all the League of Legends games, it's probably like almost 40 games, but it was a decent number of games that they showed. Again, all coming out over the next 12 months. It's a bit of a list. I mean, sure, I think I gave it about an 8 out of 10. It was missing that megaton announcement. Yeah, I mean, Starfield's amazing. It's fantastic. It was just missing, like, if it had, like, 2 or 3 other games further out. I think I would have given it, like, a 9 out of 10. Or, like, some game I'm, like, really wanting, and it's like, oh, God, yes! Kind of like, you know, was it last year, the year before that, they announced Fable and some other games? It's just like, cool, CG trailers. These are probably years away. So it's nice that they listened and be like, yeah, let's just focus on games coming out soon. If they showed a first preview of Elder Scrolls 6, that'd be goat. Yes, but since they're focused on Starfield, that is not happening anytime soon. Sadly. Sadly not. So, probably not even next year. I'm assuming 2024 we'll see something of Elder Scrolls 6. Even if it's not going to be... Even if it's like a 2-minute, like, teaser... in-engine trailer, more than the CG trailer that showed nothing. So. But yeah, that is the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. Stalker 2, yeah, originally it was scheduled to come out this December, but considering the developers are based in Ukraine, unsurprisingly, it looks like it was delayed. Infinity Ward, the developers, the main developers for most of the Call of Duty games, they are currently hiring for an open-world RPG, which is bizarre. Final Fantasy has an A and B team. Yeah, well, there's a difference. These Bethesda games, especially like a Starfield, is far bigger than any Final Fantasy game. That's for sure. Also, the Final Fantasy games are like 4 or 5 years apart from each other. Also, look at Final Fantasy VII Remake. It was only like the first third of the original game. It wasn't even a whole remake. I'm trying to think what else. I think other announcements. I mean, there was the Capcom showcase, but there wasn't all that much. The first, like, 10. Yeah, exactly. See what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Resident Evil 7, 2, and 3, the remakes of 2 and 3, just got an update for the PS5 and Xbox Series X to get new features, higher frame rate, higher resolution, I think ray tracing and whatnot. And Resident Evil Village, speaking of which, new DLC coming out, the winter expansion, is adding a third-person mode to Resident Evil Village, an update to the Mercenaries mode, and new DLC called Shadow of Rose. Actually, we might as well take a quick look at this. It's only a 2-minute trailer. So the Shadow of Rose takes place years after the main game, as Rose is clearly no longer a baby. Also, spoilers if you haven't played Village, which actually I haven't. Then again, I haven't played Resident Evil 5, 6, 7, or 8.
Chris doesn't know I can do. Want to live a normal life.
Maybe one day. No, I didn't. I kind of lost interest in Resident Evil after Raccoon City got blown up. Like, I loved Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. And then afterwards, they didn't really feel like Resident Evil anymore. It just felt, it was just too different. Yes, that includes 4. I mean, I love the remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3. Especially 2, man. The remake of Resident Evil 2 was fantastic. They're just very different. This is DLC to 8, Ness.
Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
Yeah, this takes place years after 8. Shadows of Rose. So you're playing, is it Leon's daughter, Rose?
It's tough.
New content to Mercenaries mode, new characters to play.
It's showtime!
Ethan! Oh, Ethan, sorry. Who's Ethan? So I haven't played the newer ones. I don't know who Ethan is. I only know the original characters from the original games. Leon, Claire, Jill, Chris. The obvious one. Ethan was protecting 7 and 8. Ah, that's why I don't know who that is. I haven't played him. So, Gold Edition, Winter's Expansion, which I'm pretty sure you can just buy They did her dirty? I wouldn't know. I've only ever seen her up to the end of 3 when right after Raccoon City was nuked. So that was, what was that date? October 28th is when that comes out. So I think that's gonna be about... Oh yeah, there's a rumor. Nothing is certain, but a rumor that Nintendo is gonna hold a Nintendo Direct, potentially on the 29th of June. Alana Pierce, who's a streamer, also a writer at Sony Santa Monica, heard that there's a Nintendo Direct happening on the 29th, which another known Nintendo insider, Direct Feed Games on Twitter, has also heard the same things on June 20th or 29th, and another gaming website also has heard around the same time. So potentially the 28th or 29th of June, a Nintendo Direct might be taking place, which would be cool. I'm trying to think, what else? What do they have to show? Maybe they want to showcase Xenoblade Chronicles, maybe Bayonetta 3. Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever it's gonna be called. Splatoon 3. I'm really brain farting. There's a lot of There's a lot of Nintendo games coming out. Pokemon does their own thing, so I don't expect Pokemon Scarlet or Violet to be at a Nintendo Direct. Usually they do their own showcase. God, what else is there? I am completely forgetting. But, anyways, I'm going to at least stop the recording for YouTube. So if you've been watching this on YouTube, we've made it all the way. Almost 2 hours. This is going to take forever to upload on YouTube, and hopefully there's nothing issues with copyrighted music like the last one I did. Hit that like button. Feel free to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrunksWD. I'm making this a regular thing, these Game News Roundup. Everyone seems to be enjoying them. I'm getting more people watching, looking at my viewer count lately, compared to what I have been getting, which is always good. I'm enjoying this, going through the gaming news. Of course, with these showcases rounding down, how often I'll be doing these might not be as, well, not as often. And when I do them, there'll probably be less news to go through than like the last bunch of days. Because, I mean, there was a bunch of other news I could go through, but we'd be here another hour or two with all of the game announcements and game showcase over all the game showcases that have taken place over the last bunch of days. And then we still have tomorrow Assassin's Creed something or other for Assassin's Creed, an Xbox Game Pass extended showcase, which will be focused on the games probably already shown during the main showcase, but taking a bigger deep dive into the games, showing maybe like 10 to 20 minutes of gameplay for a handful of the games. And there's a Final Fantasy 25th anniversary celebration for Thursday. Rumored that Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming to Xbox, the first Remake Part 1. Apparently, maybe Remake Part 2 will be announced. I don't know. And then rumored possible Nintendo Direct at the end of the month. So yeah, we've had PlayStation State of Play, Sega thing, Acquire Games, Limited Run Games, Sonic, Call of Duty, Upload VR Showcase, Summer Game Fest, Devolver Digital, IGN, Netflix, Epic Games, Tribeca Games, Freedom Games, Guerrilla Collective, Wholesome Games, Future of Play, NetEase, Future Games, Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase, PC Games Show. This is all in the last, basically week, other than the, really the PlayStation State of Play, which is focused on third-party games, and PlayStation VR 2, which we did go over that, which should be up on my YouTube channel, I believe. Anyways, yeah. All right, let's stop that recording.